How are we doing, everybody? Not as much excitement. I'm a little tired today, but we got another brand battle. Unbelievable response coming in for the Yamaha versus Mercury 2000 era. So we're going to be close to where we're at. Actually, we are going to bring it right to where we're at right now today. We're going to start in 2000 and work our way up. So we got brand battle, Yamaha, Mercury. Here we go. You ready for this? All right, early 2000, right into probably 2005. It was the Optimax Pro XS battle, or Optimax Pro XS change, and then you got the 3.1 into HPDI. So you kind of are pushing the Opti 3.1 battle. I would give it to Mercury for sure. Mercury wins against the 3.1 fuel injected. Now, I'm not saying the Yamaha is a bad motor. I just think over sales, and like I said before in past videos, there was Optimaxes everywhere up here. I mean, there was Mercury's everywhere. So I would say that the Mercs come in on the top when it comes into that. But now when we get into 05, 06, there's a serious push from Yamaha with the HPDI, the Series 1, Series 2s. And when I say serious push, we got lots of guys changing brands. We got lots of Mercuries going to Yamahas. We got guys, running Yamahas, loving that HPDI. I didn't see a lot of problems with the HPDI here. There was a couple early problems, but then after that, they ran and ran and ran and ran, and they were quiet, they were smooth, guys loved them. The Pro XS was still a great engine, and it was getting better, like I said in past videos. They perfected it. It was getting better and better and better and better and better. But in 05, 06, 07, 08, probably into 10 even, the battle was pretty, it was neck and neck between Yamaha and Mercury. Like it was doing that stuff, climbing, battle, fighting, punching, kicking, clawing, eye rakes, kicking the nuts, if you can get one of them in there. But that was about what that was. And then we get into 10, 11 era, like I said, we're neck and neck. And Pro XS is still, now Pro XS gonna still be strong, Pro XS. And we start to bring in the SHO. The SHO was born. I can't give you an exact date on that. I don't know why my mind's not working right now, but I believe it could have been 12, maybe 10. I think it's right in that ballpark, right in there. But if it is, I know when it was brought in, there was a shit ton of buzz around that motor, and people wanted it. I mean, it was like, all right, a 4-stroke, but now these 2-stroke guys didn't want to go 4-stroke. I was one of them guys. I was like, 2-stroke's gonna outlast 4-stroke forever. It's not gonna be, it's just not gonna happen. I mean, there's no way we can build a 4-stroke that's got the power and the go to get it to where that 2-stroke is, but they did it. Yamaha did it with the SHO. They made a hell of a motor. Upper main bearing failure, I think early, dropping it into cylinder 1. So there was some catastrophic power heads, but Yamaha stood behind it. I think they fixed the problem, oil distribution issue. Mercury's still making a strong motor in 10, 12, 14, 15. They're still pushing that Pro XS. They're still making that thing. I mean, it ran. A couple compressor issues, I believe, but that was light issues that were going on, and it was a battle. But Yamaha did it. They achieved some of them Mercury guys. They pulled some of them 2-stroke Mercury guys and some of them blue motor dudes over to make they were getting them, and I was starting to see more SHOs to the point of where it's like, all right, we got to start having some kits around. We got to get oil change kits, and that's kind of what I'm basing this on, is the volume of what we did during that time. We were doing some oil changes. We were doing, we do like 5 oil changes the first year, then it was 10, then it was 20, then it's just like, okay, guys are switching up, guys are changing. We need some more of this stuff. And there's not a ton of volume here now. If we go from 15 till now, the Skeeters are just packed with them, because we all know about the Skeeter Yamaha Happy Time Friendship. So anybody that's got a Skeeter's got an SHO here. That's just, I mean, that's really what I see them on. Occasional Bass Cat here, but there's still a lot of Mercury Pro XSs here. But in the 15 to now, it is such a battle. It is. When I say it's a battle, it's like, because when I close my eyes and I think of like the MLFs, or not even MLFs, we think of BASSs or FLWs, and you look down the row of motors, you see Merc, Yamaha, Merc, Yamaha, Yamaha, Merc, you know what I mean? There's 100 boats there, and it's spread almost as even as it gets. when it comes to that. So on the pro side, I say it was a battle just neck and neck, and they both made a quality product, and they both into 18. We better stop at 18 because we get to 19, 20, we get that other Mercury motor. But at 18, it's a complete fight, and it's a swinging match. It is neck and neck, and if I had to pick one, I would say Mercury won up here. Now, I'm not saying that across the country, I'm saying up here, I would say Mercury still stood strong, and they still outperformed. Nah, I can't say performed, because the performance was great on that SHO. I mean, it is a good performing machine. Lots of RPMs, lots of go, you know. 25 pitch props on a 4-stroke, you're doing good. But yeah, I would just say sales-wise, I think Mercury beat them in sales when it comes up in this neck of the woods. Performance-wise, I would say it's probably neck and neck. Yamaha might have a little edge there. Yeah, I'd probably give the edge to Yamaha for performance-wise, yeah. I would say Yamaha did outperform the Pro XS, the later models, 2-strokes. So now you've interchanged into 18, 19-ish, and we've introduced the Alien. The cone head was developed. As a technician, yeah, not a fan really right now of that Mercury. And when I say that, cowling, whoever invented that cowling, right in the head, one time. That's all I need to do. Because I don't know who did that, but a lever to pull it off. And it looks cool, great. But when you're a technician and you got to plug cables in to see stuff to make it work, how am I supposed to get all them cables run up throughout a little freaking door flap that on the top and run them in? You can't do it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't freaking work. And don't give me the crap, well, they're not going to need to be worked on. No, that's bullshit. They all get broke. They're all broke. Yeah. So that whole cone head looking thing bothers me today. I just got a bad taste in my mouth right now from Mercury. We're having some issues up here with some Mercuries that are out running around that are having some issues. I know there's some trim issues going on. I know there's some shift issues going on. I know that there's some top end issues going on with these motors. I know there's one on a crate that came off and got bolted on and turned the key and it alarmed. Yip-de-doo. Great job, guys. You didn't even get an hour, didn't even get a second on it. Beep, fucking alarm's going off. So that's my taste right now. So right now I'm gonna put SHO in front of Mercury. You guys may hate me for it, but I'm gonna say SHO is in front of Mercury because all the corks are worked out of it, and you can bolt one on, turn the key, fire it up, and freaking go ripping. And that's what you should be able to do. None of this laptop setup, gotta run a 23 pitch prop or a 21 pitch prop and a bunch of RPMs to get it to go wide open, and we're still not getting no damn speed. No, put a damn 25 pitch prop on it, put the thing in the water, gun that son of a bitch, and let's go fast. That's what we want to do. I mean, seriously, none of this computer setup garbage crap. But anyway, it's all right. I'm settled down now. I'm chilling out. I would give the edge right now to Yamaha. I know there's a crap ton of them cone heads running around, a lot of them. Everybody likes them. Everybody likes how cool they are when they go boom. I mean, yeah, great. I mean, it's back. I was back in high school. Let's put straight pipes on your pickup truck and fire it up, and let's blow some smoke out the back. Yeah, let's do that. Whatever. If it runs and it's quality and you get your performance, what the hell does it matter what it sounds like when I start it? Nothing. I don't care if it goes and you can't even hear it. That's the way I'd like it. I don't gotta listen to the blah, 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 blah. I mean, come on. It's not a goddamn diesel pickup truck, mind you. But yeah, as you can see, I got a bad taste in my mouth right now for Mercury. It could change. Mercury is Mercury. They could change my mind. But as of right now today, I would put the Yamaha about that far in front of Mercury. I know there's a crap ton of Mercury sales, and I know there's a bunch of guys that have committed back to Mercury if they were Yamaha because of the 4-stroke thing. But man, Yamaha's got all the quirks worked out of that thing. It's running pretty good. Mercury's got some issues, and you know, even some of the other techs around this area, I talked to them, and they say the same kind of things. You know, they kind of just pushed it along. We'll work the quirks out after we get them done. And in my eyes, that's not the deal. So back here, I got Mercury, probably right through mid-range. I probably got Mercury. And then I'd say 15, 14, we got the Yamaha really kind of pushing, and taking it next level, and I think that was just because guys wanted the 4-stroke. I'm not saying the Mercury wasn't performing then, but guys just wanted to have that 4-stroke edge, and Yamaha had produced one that got them on plane. It got the top end, and it ran really good and smooth and quiet. So, and then I'd say let's just take it from like, let's say 16 to 19 to right into kind of 20 right now. I would say Yamaha's just a little bit ahead of Mercury. I know the sales-wise are probably balanced out, but I would say Yamaha's probably got the edge right now. So we start with Mercury winning all the way up to mid-2000s, even late, probably into, like I said, 14, 15, and then Yamaha's kind of taken over. So that's my vision. I mean, that's what I saw. That's kind of how I feel. I could be making you mad right now, I apologize, but actually I don't apologize because I really don't care. But it's just that's what you guys asked for, that's what I got. Yeah, so that's about all I got for you. I'd say Yamaha or Merc. Yamaha taking a toll, and I would say right now they're probably just like this, you know, battling it out, doing what they're doing. But in my eyes, Yamaha's making the right decisions, and Mercury's made some failure stuff that they're gonna have to figure out and bring themselves back up, which they'll do. I'm sure they'll do it. They'll do it just like they always do. Yeah, so that's it. That's from 2000 till now. Quick Mercury versus Yamaha. All right, let's talk small 4-strokes. Let's talk Yamaha versus Mercury. Small. 2000 to now, it's real simple. Mercury, poof, they're gone. Yamaha wins. Small motor, here to there. I'm kind of never been a fan of the Yamaha or the Mercury 4-stroke, which is odd because in the early 2000s, Yamaha made Mercury's 4-stroke. Yeah, you heard me right. Yamaha made the blocks for Mercury. I can take my Yamaha software, plug it into my Mercury, and take my Mercury's la-di-da, ting, 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 until they took back over. They took back over, and you know, 90s 115s or 110s or I don't know what the hell they are, but the motor shake on the Mercury that makes it just freaking look like a crappie out of water flopping around. I don't like that at all. Yamaha makes a good solid motor. I still think Yamaha small motors are better than Mercury small motors. And that's 2000 till now. I think Yamaha had it. I think they did it correctly. It runs, it works, it shifts, it fires, and you go boating, you get to come home. It's pretty important when you're spending the kind of money that they are. So, there you go. Small motors, Yamaha. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell to witness the madness that I call speed, money, no brakes. I am going home. Hope you all have a good night.